The Power of Focus by Mark Victor Hansen, Jack Canfield, and Les Hewitt. Book Summary. The Power of Focus, which is co-authored by Mark Victor Hansen, Jack Canfield, and Les Hewitt, aims to help readers to achieve their personal and financial goals through practical exercises, which people can carry out in their daily lives, and the creation of habits which will help you to positively shape your future. The authors of this book, Mark Victor Hansen, Jack Canfield, and Les Hewitt, are some of America's most successful motivational speakers and corporate advisors. For instance, Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield co-created the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, which has more than 250 titles that have sold more than 500 million copies worldwide. While Les Hewitt was once the #1 salesperson in the United States for a large international network marketing company. The core mission of The Power of Focus is to try and explain what are some of the successful habits which people should look to develop, and then offer ideas about how to promote those habits in oneself. The trio argue that these good habits can be ingrained in our own behavior by using a technique which they refer to as unusual clarity. The chapters in The Power of Focus then break down some of these skills or habits and how they can be acquired into step-by-step instructions. These are supplemented throughout by stories and examples which the three authors provide in order to inspire the reader that these goals are both realizable and enormously beneficial when attained. Each chapter concludes with discussion of clear steps which can be taken to drive the reader towards achieving their goals. Hansen, Canfield, and Hewitt's arguments can be broken down into a number of primary points. Firstly, the quality of your life today is generally determined by the habits you have, and these will also determine the quality of your life tomorrow. Consequently, you have to systematically structure your habits and fashion them in such a way as to get your desired lifestyle. The key to doing so is to eliminate your bad habits and cultivate new, better ones. The trio also argue that if you focus on your natural talents, this will lend a positive focus for your energies towards things which you both excel at and probably also enjoy. And this in turn will allow you to reap the rewards of succeeding whilst also doing something you like doing. They argue very clearly here that in order to do this, you have to prioritize things in your life. With each thing that you are confronted with potentially having to do, decide whether you want to A. Dump it, B. Delegate it, C. Defer it, or D. Do it. Obviously, the things which you chose to do should be things which have most meaning for you. They then move on to discuss the critical importance of goal setting, and this occupies much of their attention throughout the book. These need not be mountain-like goals like succeeding at everything you want to get. Set your goals as small but achievable things, so that you constantly have a positive reinforcement of having achieved something notable on a regular basis. Other points they note in this regard are that your goals should be your goals. Don't form goals which are based on other people's expectations of you or what society expects. Your goals should also be specific and measurable. Don't be vague when conceiving of these, and write them down in clear, precise language, so that you know exactly what they are and what you need to do in order to achieve them. Also, set time limits on your goals. If you have a clear idea of when you want to achieve a specific goal, and if you stick to that time frame, it will eliminate the possibility of you procrastinating endlessly around doing something. There are many other aspects about goal creation explored here which diverge away from the normal sound bites one hears. For instance, the trio encourage people to set challenging and exciting goals, the better to keep you interested in achieving them, while they also caution to make sure that your goals are ethical. If your goals do not line up with your own sense of morality, you will just put off doing it anyway, because something won't feel right about it. Moreover, in keeping with the ethical argument, try to make some of your goals about helping others or finding ways to benefit your community. Similarly, try to come up with goals which you know you will be supported in trying to achieve by your friends and family. A clever acronym is used to help you to become more goal-oriented. This is Be Alert. In this, B stands for blueprint, which is that you need a blueprint or agenda every night for what you need to achieve the next day. A stands for action, which is that you did need to be active during the day to carrying out the tasks of your blueprint. L stands for learning, as you should always be seeking to expand your knowledge base in your field of endeavor. E is for exercise, as you need exercise to increase your energy levels, relieve stress, and maintain healthy sleep patterns. R is for relaxing, as we all need periods of rest to de-stress and regain our energy levels. And finally, T is for thinking, which allows us to reflect and take stock of our situation before updating our goals and moving forward in a progressive fashion. There is other sage advice throughout the power of focus. For instance, when it comes to our relationships, the trio suggests that you need to assess these in order to remove negative relationships which are holding you back. You can then use the time and energy which was spent on these negative relationships to form new, more positive relationships. Similarly, evaluate yourself. Make yourself worth investing in for other people by respecting a couple of key rules. Always tell the truth. Always do what you promise to do. People respect those who are reliable. Pay attention to others and what they're communicating to you. Finally, Hansen, Canfield, and Hewitt are clear that in order to progress towards achieving your goals and fashioning a better life, you need to confront whatever fears you may have and try to banish them. This will allow you to focus your energies more positively and increase your confidence in yourself and your path moving forward. And so, there you have it, The Power of Focus, a book about goal creation and achievement and how doing this can change your life for the better.